In a small village nestled between green hills and winding rivers lived a boy named Hamza. He was clever, full of energy, but like many teenagers, he often took things for granted, especially his father. Hamza's father was a simple watch repairman. He worked from a tiny corner shop, filled with the ticking sounds of dozens of clocks and watches. Day after day, he fixed old, broken timepieces for the villagers. Some paid, some didn't, but he never refused anyone. Hamza, however, was embarrassed by his father's lowly job. "Why don't you do something bigger, Abba?" Hamza would often say. "We barely have enough money, and everyone thinks we're poor." His father would smile gently and reply, "Beta, it's not the money that makes a man rich. It's honesty and hard work." Hamza would roll his eyes and walk away. One day, while scrolling through social media, Hamza came across an advertisement. Creative minds wanted, win 1 lakh rupees by showing something valuable with a story behind it. An idea struck him. He quickly searched through the house and found an old watch lying in a drawer. The leather was torn, and the glass had scratches all over. It looked worthless. He took it to his father's shop and said, "Abba, can you make this look new again? I need it for a project." His father examined it and his eyes softened. This, this was your grandfather's watch. He gave it to me when I started this shop." He paused, then added, "I'll fix it, but be careful with it, okay?" Hamza nodded, barely listening. The next day, the watch looked brand new. The leather strap was polished, the glass crystal clear, and it ticked perfectly. Hamza recorded a video with the watch, telling a made-up story. This watch belonged to a great scientist, and it was passed down through generations. It symbolizes time, patience, and wisdom. He edited the video, added emotional music, and uploaded it. Within hours, it went viral. People loved the story. Comments poured in. The company behind the contest contacted him. "You're in the top 5. Please bring the watch to Lahore for final judging." Hamza was thrilled. "Abba, I need to go to Lahore for this contest. They loved my video." His father looked surprised. "Really? That's good, Beta, but be careful with the watch." Hamza traveled to Lahore and entered the grand showroom, filled with cameras, journalists, and judges. When his turn came, he proudly presented the watch. One judge took it in his hand and examined it closely. "You say this watch belonged to a great scientist?" "Yes," Hamza said confidently. The judge smiled slightly. "Interesting, because this model was never sold in any city. It was only made by a small village watchmaker named Salim." Hamza froze. "That's my father's name," he whispered. The judge looked up. "This is a handmade piece, not expensive, but priceless in its craftsmanship. You didn't need to lie, young man. The real story was more beautiful than your made-up one." Hamza's heart sank. He returned home ashamed. His father was sitting in the shop, carefully fixing another broken watch. "Abba," Hamza said, tears in his eyes, "I'm sorry. I lied about your watch. I was ashamed of your work, but they said your watch was priceless." His father smiled and said, "Beta, I've always known its value. I was just waiting for you to see it too." Moral of the story: we often chase false greatness while ignoring the real treasures around us: our parents, their sacrifices, and their love. True value doesn't come from money or fame, but from honesty, humility, and respect.